So look at the next three problems. Integral e power x into 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. So by looking this here, this function we have to use here 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. How to express that one? Think that. So better write sin x half angle formula, 1 plus cos x half angle formula. Okay. So it is equal to integral e power x into 1 plus sin x half angle formula is what? 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 divided by what you will get? 1 plus cos x. So to cancel that 1 we have to use cos x corresponding formula. So cos x formula better use 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. 1 plus cos x is formula is what? 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So this minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled into dx as it is. Now separate, okay? Then what you will get? Integral e power x into 1 upon 2 cos square x by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 into secant square of x by 2 plus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 by 2 cos square x by 2. So 2 get cancelled, 1 cos get cancelled. So what is left in the numerator? Sin x by 2. What is left in the denominator? Cos x by 2. Sin x by 2 by cos x by 2, what will you get? Tan of x by 2 into dx. So if you observe, this problem is look like what? Integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x into dx. But here the problem is, what is f of x, what is f dash x? So clearly f of x is what? Tan x by 2. Tan x by 2 derivative is what? Half into secant square x by 2. Correct? So the answer is what? E power x into f of x. What is f of x? Tan of x by 2 plus c. Oh. Next, look at next very simple problem. By looking this problem only, so we have to express that sin square x is in terms of cos. Correct? Okay. So sin square x. How to write sin square x in terms of cos? 1 minus cos square x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. Writing 1 also, we can write 1 also, 1 square also, no? 1 square is also 1 only, no? Now numerator is look like what? A square minus b square. A square minus b square form a plus b into a minus b. A plus b, that is 1 plus cos x into a minus b, 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. So here 1 plus cos x get cancelled. Okay. So then what is remaining? Integral 1 minus cos x into dx. So integral 1 into dx is x minus integral cos x into dx is sin x plus c. Plus c. So the answer is x minus sin x plus c. Okay. Now 15th, this model is very important even for JEE also. So in JEE also these model problems are asking. Okay. See. Integral 1 by x square into x power 4 plus 1 whole power 3 by 4. Here what we have to do? We have to take x power 4 common. Okay. Integral 1 by x square into. So in this factor you take x power 4 common. If you take x power 4 common, then what is left after taking x power 4 common? 1 plus. Next, after taking x power 4 common in the second term, what is left? 1 by x power 4 whole power 3 by 4. So if you take x power 4 common in this factor means what you are taking outside? X power 4 whole power 3 by 4. Okay. X power 4 whole power 3 by 4, what you will get? X cube into dx. Now you put 1 plus 1 by x power 4 is equal to t, then you can easily evaluate this integral. Put 1 by 1 plus x power 4. 1 plus 1 by x power 4 is equal to t. So you will get the answer. So look at the next three problems. Integral minus 3 to 3 cot inverse x into dx. All three problems are related to which property? Integral minus a to a f of x into dx. Based upon this property only. Okay. So if f of x is odd function, what is the answer? 0. If f of x is even function, what is the answer? 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. Suppose if f of x is neither even nor odd, then better you write this integral as integral 0 to a given function plus function of minus x into dx. Okay? If f of x is odd function, the answer is 0. If f of x is even function, then it is 2 times of 0 to a f of x into dx. If f of x is neither even nor odd, better write minus a to a f of x into dx as what? Integral 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x into dx. Okay? So if you observe the first problem, cot inverse x, here instead of f of x, what do we have? Cot inverse x. It is neither even nor odd. So better you go through third option. What is the third option? Integral 0 to a, writing this given integral in the form of what? Integral 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x. So that means it is equal to what? Integral 0 to a f of x. So 0 to a means here what is a value? 3. F of x means what? Cot inverse of x plus f of minus x means what? Cot inverse of minus x into dx. Okay? And as we know that cot inverse of minus x is what? Pi minus cot inverse x. Pi minus cot inverse x. That means cot inverse of minus x plus cot inverse x. It is equal to what? Pi. That means this whole sum is equal to what? Pi. So integral 0 to 3 pi into dx. Correct? Because cot inverse of minus x is what? Pi minus cot inverse x. Or from that equation, what you will get? Cot inverse of minus x plus cot inverse x is pi. So that means cot inverse x plus cot inverse of minus x value is how much? Pi. So after integrating and applying the limits, what do you get? 3 pi over. Okay. Next. Here also this function e power sin x plus 1. This function is also 1 upon e power sin x plus 1. It is neither even nor odd. Again go through the third choice. Okay. Writing this minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. How we have to write? Integral 0 to a, that is 0 to pi by 2 f of x. F of x means given function. F of x, that is 1 by 1 plus e power sin x plus f of minus x. That means in the given function we have to replace x by what? Minus x. So what do you get? 1 plus e power sin of minus x. Sin of minus x, what do you get? Minus sin x into dx. Now you write this e power minus sin x as 1 upon e power sin x. Okay. So 0 to pi by 2, 1 by 1 plus e power sin x plus, writing this e power minus sin x is 1 upon e power sin x and taking LCM. If you take LCM, denominator becomes what? 1 plus e power sin x and numerator becomes what? E power sin x. Suppose if you did not understand this, then you do one thing. You multiply numerator by e power sin x, denominator also e power sin x. Then numerator by e power sin x is e power sin x. 1 into e power sin x is e power sin x. E power minus sin x into e power sin x is 1 into dx. Now here LCM is same only, 1 plus e power sin x, because your denominators are same, then LCM will be what? 1 plus e power sin x only. Then what do you get? Numerator 1 plus e power sin x. Limits from where to where? 0 to pi by 2 into dx. So both are get cancelled. So what do you get? Integral 1 into dx. Integral 1 into dx is x. And applying the limits, what do you get? Pi by 2. So actually what do you get after cancellation? Integral 0 to pi by 2, 1 into dx. Integral 0 to pi by 2, 1 into dx is x. Applying the limits from 0 to pi by 2, what do you get? Pi by 2 minus 0, pi by 2. So that was the answer. Next, look at this problem. So here you have to check whether cos x is always even function, because here also in the form of minus et only. Cos x is always even function. Then cos x power anything is also even function. And basically sin x is odd function. Odd function power odd number is there, odd function only. Odd function power even number is there, even function. So remember, like odd function is minus, even function is plus. Now you tell me a minus power 2021, minus you will get or plus you will get minus. That means if you multiply minus into minus into minus 2021 times, what you will get? Minus only. Odd number of times you are multiplying with minus. And plus power 2020 is plus only. So minus into plus, minus. That means here this is odd function, this is the even function. Odd function into even function, odd function. So thus the integrand is what? Odd function. So using that property, what is the answer? 0. Over. Look at the next two problems. Integral 0 to 2 step of x square to dx, where this bracket function denotes what? Greatest integer function or step function. So you can't write that step of x square, integral step of x square is step of x cube by 3. That was wrong. Okay. So how to evaluate integral 0 to 2 step of x square into dx? And we are familiar with this greatest integer function. This greatest integer function is discontinuous at every integer. Correct? Discontinuous function at every integer. So that means that between 0 to 2, we have to find at which points step of x square is discontinuous. Okay. So if it is step x, it is discontinuous at 1 only, because here the interval is 0 to 2. Between 0 to 2, what is the one and only one integer? 1. But here step of x square is there. Okay. So between 0 to 2, we have to find the points where x square is integer. At those points, step of x square is discontinuous. Okay. So here clearly x is lie between what? 0 and 2. X is lie between 0 and 2. Then x square is lie between what? 0 and 4. Now tell me, what are the integers between 0 and 4? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That means step of x square is discontinuous at, what are the integers between 0 and 4? 1, 2, 3. At x square is equal to 1, x square is equal to 2, and x square is equal to 3. Okay. So because here x square is lie between 0 and 4, not x. Remember that. Okay. Now x square is equal to 1, x square is equal to 2, x square is equal to 3. It is same as at x is equal to 1, square root of 1 only, square root of 2, and square root of 3. We can't take plus or minus because here x is positive. That means at these 3 points, step of x square is discontinuous between 0 and 2. So then we have to split integral 0 to 2 like this. Integral 0 to 1 plus integral 1 to root 2 plus integral root 2 to root 3 plus integral root 3 to 2. Okay, because it is discontinuous at which points? 1, root 2 and root 3. So that's why we have to split given integral 0 to 1 plus 1 to root 2 plus root 2 to root 3 plus root 3 to 2. Now in first integral, okay, x is lie between from where to where? 0 to 1. Then we have to write in this interval what is the step of x square value. To get step of x square value, first you find what is x square range in that interval. When x is lie between 0 and 1, x square also lie between 0 and 1. Correct? 0 square 0, 1 square is 1. Correct? So now when in this interval x square is lie between 0 and 1, then what is the step of x square? So here x square is lie between 0 and 1. Then what is the integral part of any number between 0 and 1? 0. Correct, Olina? So that means this is 0. Next, second integral. In the second integral, what is the interval? 1 and root 2. When x is lie between 1 and root 2, then x square is lie between 1 and 2. Correct? Squaring. Now, as in this interval, when x is lie between 1 and root 2, x square lie between what? 1 and 2. In that interval, what is the step of x square? That means here x square takes any number, any number from what? Any number between 1 and 2. A number between 1 and 2. What is the step of any number between 1 and 2? 1 only, no? So similarly you will get here 2, next year you will get 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Over. Okay, now integrating. So anyway it is 0 na? Leave it. Integral 0 to 1 into 0 into dx is 0 only. Now here if you integrate and apply the limits you will get root 2 minus 1. And here if you integrate and apply the limits you will get 2 times of root 3 minus root 2. And here if you integrate and apply the limits you will get 3 times of 2 minus root 3. So thus the answer is 3 2s are 6 minus 1 5. Root 2 in root 2, 2 into minus root 2, minus 2 root 2. Minus 2 root 2 plus root 2 is minus root 2. Next to minus root 3. Because here 2 root 3, here minus 3 root 3. So thus the answer is 5 minus root 2 minus root 3. Okay. Next, look at next problem. Integral 0 to 1 e power x plus e power minus x into dx. Simple problem. Just multiply numerator and denominator by e power x. If you multiply numerator by e power x, what do you get? E power x. Denominator, what do you get? E power x into e power x whole square plus e power x into e power minus x is 1 into dx. So clearly here you have to take what is the substitution? E power x is equal to t. Then if you take e power x is equal to t, e power x into dx becomes what? dt. So thus what do you get numerator? 1 into dt divided by t square plus 1. So these are the x limits. Then we have to find corresponding t limits. When x value is 0, t value is what? E power 0, 1. Next here what you will get? E. Because when x value 1, t value e power 1, e. So 1 by 1 plus t square. 1 by 1 plus t square. Integration is what? Tan inverse t. Tan inverse of t and limits from 1 to e. So I am writing directly answer. So what you will get? Tan inverse of e minus tan inverse of 1. Tan inverse of 1 is nothing but what? Pi by 4. So thus the answer is tan inverse of e minus pi by 4. So look at the next 3 problems. Integral 0.2 to 3.5 step x into dx. So where this bracket denotes what? Step function or greatest integer function. So just now we discussed step x function is discontinuous at every integer. Now here what are the limits? 0.2 to 3.5. Between 0.2 to 3.5 is there any integer? Yes, there are 3 integers. What are those? 1, 2 and 3. So that means we have to split this integral from where to where? 0.2 to 1, next 1 to 2, next 2 to 3, next 3 to 3.5. Okay, because at 1, 2 and 3 this function, step x function is discontinuous. So we can't integrate directly here. Okay, so how to split? 0.2 to 1 plus 1 to 2 plus 2 to 3 plus 3 to 3.5. Now between, so in first integral limits are what? 0.2 to 1. In that interval x is lying between 0.2 to 1. So step x value becomes what? 0. So here 0, next you will get here 1, next you will get 2, next you will get here 3. Check, is it correct? Correct or not? Now first integral value is 0. So second integral integrate and simplify, you will get 1. Second one you will get 2. Next this one what you will get? 3 into 3.5 minus 3 what you will get? 0.5. Because if you integrate here what you will get? X. And apply the limits what you will get? 2 minus 1, 1. Next here if you integrate what you will get? 2x. So if you apply the limits 2 into 3, 6 minus 2 into 2, 4, 6 minus 4, 2. Next here 3 into x, correct? So 3 into, if you apply upper limit 3.5 minus lower limit 3. So 3 times of 3.5 minus 3 is 3 times of 0.5, okay? So that's what you'll get, 1 plus 2 plus 3 into 3 into 0.5 is how much? 1.5. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 1.5 is 4.5. So thus the answer is 4.5. Okay. Next, here also integral minus 5 to 5 mod x plus 2 dx. Mod x is even function. Mod x plus 2 is not even function. So don't you go through the third case also. Here because we have direct formula only. Okay. So integral mod x into dx. Formula is what? X into mod x by 2 plus c. Suppose instead of x linear factor ax plus b is there. Same formula but we have to divide with what? A. That is x coefficient. Okay. But here x coefficient, luckily here x coefficient is 1 only. So what is the integral mod x plus 2 dx? Write x plus 2 into modulus of x plus 2 divided by 2, limits from where to where? Minus pi to pi. So first if you apply the upper limit, what you will get? 5 plus 2, 7 into mod 7. 7 into mod 7 is 7 into 7, 49 minus. Apply the lower limit. Minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. Into modulus of minus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is plus 3 divided by 2. So minus into minus plus 3 3s are 9. 49 plus 9, 58. 58 by 2 how much? 29 over. So if you can able to remember this formula, no need to split, directly answer we got now. Next, 23rd. So I gave already shortcut formula for this. So once you go through that video, definite integration short tricks part 2. Okay. In that part I explained this shortcut. Okay. So what is the shortcut formula? Integral a to b fx by fx plus f of a plus b minus x into dx is there. If the given integrand is in the form of fx by fx plus f of a plus b minus x, then the answer is what? Upper limit. What is upper limit? B minus lower limit a by 2. That was the shortcut. Now if you treat this as a f of x, this is a f of x. Then f of a plus b minus x. So what is a plus b? 2 plus 8 how much? 10. Now in this function you replace x by a plus b minus x, that is 10 minus x. If you replace this in this position x by 10 minus x, what you will get? Root of 10 minus of 10 minus x. What you will get? Root of 10 minus of 10 minus x. So what you will get? 10 10 get cancelled, minus into minus plus. That means if you take this as f of x, then this root x becomes what? F of a plus b minus x. That means the given integral in this form. So according to this shortcut formula, what is the answer? Upper limit. What is upper limit? 8 minus lower limit 2 divided by 2. 6 by 2. How much? 3. So look at the next two problems. Okay. Integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 log of secant theta minus tan theta. So first you have to check whether this function is a even function or odd function. Okay, even function or odd function. How we come to know? So if you replace theta by minus theta, if the function remains same, it is even. If the function changes by its sign, it is odd. Okay, so if you take this as a f of theta and calculate f of minus theta, what will you get? F of minus theta log of secant of minus theta. Secant of minus theta, secant theta. Next to minus tan of minus theta. Tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So already minus is there. So minus into minus plus tan theta. So log of secant theta plus tan theta can also be written as 1 upon secant theta minus tan theta. Am I correct? Secant theta plus tan theta can also be written as 1 upon secant theta minus tan theta. So that is equal to what? Minus log of secant theta minus tan theta. Okay, so that means the given function is odd function because it is equal to what? Minus f of theta. So as it is odd function, using that property, answer will be what? 0. Okay, so look at next problem. Integral 0 to pi cos power 4x by cos power 4x plus sin power 4x. So here using one property and shortcut formula you will get the answer. Okay, so property is integral 0 to 2a fx into dx is 2 times of 0 to a fx into dx when f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x. That means if you replace x by 2a minus x, if the function remains same, the answer will be what? 2 times of 0 to a f of x into dx. That means this upper limit becomes what? Half. Here 2a is there, 2a and a half, a into 2. That means this 2 will come in the before the integral. Okay. Here also if you replace x by pi minus x, the function remains same because cos pi minus x is minus cos x. Because of power is even number, then you will get function remains same. Okay. So that means this can be written as what? 2 times of 0 to pi by 2 cos power 4x by cos power 4x plus sin power 4x into dx. So 2 into it is a familiar problem na? Function of cos x by function of cos x plus function of sin x from 0 to pi by 2. What is the answer? Pi by 4. So 2 times of pi by 4 is what? Pi by 2 over. With this, I am going to close this session. Hope you understand this session. If you like this video, please share this video to your friends and ask them subscribe my channel. Okay. So in this video, I took only 25 questions. I'm going to take one more video on integrations. I'm going to take next to 25 questions in that video also. Okay. So please share this video to your friends and ask them subscribe my channel. Thank you.